today. We got the XHDATA D-808 radio. I got it on Amazon for $85. It's usually around 100. And then I got the XHDATA D-220, which I got on Amazon for $10, and sometimes it'll go on sale for $9.50. I think it's got a coupon on there. You can get it for 10% off. We'll see if this is really 10 times better than this one. Alright, so the XHDATA D220. And I've got some rechargeable ones. I'm gonna see on the other one that I've got over here. Let's see if it does anything different, but we'll find that out. I don't know if that will make a difference or not, but maybe it'll be a little bit lower power or something. We'll have to see. These are fully charged though. Pulling it down, it's kind of like a lock on the volume knob, and then it turns on. I'm messing it up and turn it down a little. And then we'll just go through the band, I guess. I've got a lot of interference next to my phone and computer and stuff over here, so we'll have to see if anything shows up. I don't want to get copyright, but listen to it for a little.
Crash hit at 7 Mile in Detroit. We still have an accident right now. Eastbound on the Jeffries at 94.
So,
crash was blocking the right lane. Westbound 94 between Van Dyke and Kane. Right lane is closed there until 3 o'clock. Not all supplements are created equal. I trust Active Liver because it's backed by science, meets and delivers true daily liver support.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
Yeah, very much. But there are also the people we don't really care about, but we have to be around. Like,
Época de clase de impuestos, pero no se apure porque MG está abierto todo el año. That's why we do all of this. And so we enter.
But yeah, I mean, it goes through the band pretty well, and I think we should try the shortwave though, because that's the most interesting thing about this $10 shortwave radio. So, $10 shortwave, we'll turn it down a little bit, and we'll actually need the antenna extended for this. Let's see if we get anything, because I'm in my room and it's kind of like the worst place ever to be here. It's the middle of the day, I'm going to have to figure out. Yeah, so you can see on the shortwave it's really sensitive and how much it turns. You have to be real careful with that. There's something.
estaba aquí un embajador que había sido embajador en Cuba, William Foley.
This is Radio Havana, Cuba, out of Greenville, North Carolina. I can tell because they're talking about Cuba. So it's about 500, 600 miles away from here. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's just a lot of interference in my room. I'll have to take it outside and test it out there, but you know, for a very high interference room, I've got my computer right here, switch 2, there's a monitor right behind it, keyboards with LEDs, all kinds of stuff in here. So, let's see if we can find something else. We'll try FM for like a little bit, not too long. So, we got the Europe one and then America. Start at the bottom.
I think Leo, for criticizing Trump's war policy, Leo pointed to scripture like the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus says peacemakers will be blessed, and Trump took the AI post down. But on Leo, his administration doubled down on Tuesday at a Turning Point USA.
Introduce Australia, Detroit's newest fine dining experience. Australia offers the finest in seafood, oysters, and caviar, sourced from a
Okay, so that's the one with the regular batteries. This is the one with the rechargeable batteries. We'll try it. Switch it to FM, go back. Sounds great.
ABC as a moral superpower.
Almost louder than the other
It's
one.
1.4.
You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Yeah, sounds good. Real good. Yep, okay, we're gonna stop. Okay, so, good radio for $10. Really good radio for $10. Honestly, this is the best radio you can get for $10. I can't think of anything else. Shortwave, AM, FM for if you're in Europe and you want to hear stuff over there, but I'm in America, so this is all I get. Really cool. But this is the one that's 10 times more expensive, and we're gonna have to see why. Okay. I guess we'll start with AM again. So there's a sleep timer. You can press it multiple times. There's 2 hours, you know, and then it'll turn off in those times. So I just turn it on. You can hold it to cancel it out. So it's a lot more complicated already. Like, this is already way more stuff. I mean, this is a dial, and you go down the dial and switch which band you want. This is already too many buttons, knobs, and things that you were kind of struggling to figure out. It took me a few days, but I figured it out. So I guess we're on AM right now. We'll just go to like my first station loaded, and I'm not gonna get anything over here, I don't think. We'll just try to go through. See, that's the thing with this one, you get this knob and the screen lights up. So you can have it light up, or you can have it turn off. You can have it turn on whenever it's just, whenever you switch stuff. So whenever you switch stuff, it'll turn on, then I'll turn it back off. Let's try to find a station. I don't know why I'm not getting anything right now. It's because I'm at the bottom.
Listen to this. What kind of assets for the Russians and the Chinese have space race? About them in.
So the cool thing about this one is you can use this fine-tuning knob, or this knob here as a fine-tuning knob, or even use this as a knob to change the frequency. So you get a lot of options, and I could dial that in. Sounds better if I later. There we go. I could probably
And there are adversaries that are investing in all those categories of weapons.
So yeah, that's the fine-tuning.
All of them, and we are seeing operational deployments of many of those categories of weapons today. So we used to say there are emerging threats. I don't say that anymore.
Sounds
there
great.
are threats
Sounds
on orbit. There are
fantastic,
threats on the
actually.
ground
Really
that do
good.
jeopardize our space capabilities.
He then also
And then
confirmed
you've
that
also got
Russia
this
and
button
China
here.
have.
Lets you change the bandwidth.
I think it's so
So you can set it to
the
6 and
Russians
have it
have
come on
domestic
all of the
satellite.
stuff,
What
and you
is
can hear a
that?
lot more
A picture of a
static.
satellite
But
that
if you want to
hosts
cut out some of that
other
static, you can press
satellites.
it again.
And so you launch
We'll go
one
4K,
satellite on
and
orbit, and at
see.
some point in its orbital
4K,
trajectory,
3K,
a second satellite deploys
2K,
from that initial hosting satellite, and then it can maneuver separately.
1.8,
You can even
1,
deploy further
and then
than
back
that.
to 6.
That's why it's this
So
nesting
it gets it,
So think
you
about
know, it
a
cuts out some
satellite
of
that
the
deploys another
stuff,
satellite
kind of
that
makes it
maybe deploys
muddle a
something
little
that's
bit, but
intended
you
to
can
be
hear
more
the
like a
voices
bullet
better
trying to strike
depending
a
on where you
satellite.
are.
So you have these nested capabilities that we would have to keep track
But I
of.
mean,
That's the
AM,
key.
already a way more satisfying way to use a radio.
And IBEW Local 58
Way more
construction alert
satisfying.
update. We have right lane closed.
Taking point from him. You know, you're waiting for him to.
Yeah, I mean, this tuner, I love it. You can click in the tuner and change it to slow, so you can just go through like that. You see how it's changing one by one. You can make it stop so it doesn't do anything at all. Or you can press it again, and then you can just do fast. Fast misses stuff sometimes, so you kind of want to do slow sometimes. Like, go back. You can go back. We'll just click on. So, here's another cool thing. If you hold the button here, it'll start scanning for all the things in the area. So I'll put it like this so it can scan stuff, and it'll save. It'll say saved.
Build a healthy relationship with adult kids.
So, I mean, come on.
Accompaniment is.
I guess this is the best one I can do. It's just we're in a bad spot.
It's how do we walk along an adult child who's having
we'll try
difficulties.
FM. I'm going to the
It's
FM.
becoming popular
I don't
again
have to do anything
through
with it.
secondhand sales. The correct answer
So,
is the iPod. If you're old enough that the iPod is now antique nostalgia, congrats. But the answer is iPod. Congratulations to our winner, Leanne from Oxford, Michigan, where she listens to Michigan Public. Leanne, you're one.
And you can set the mono, auto, stereo. And it'll set the stereo. Yep, there's
It
the stereo.
all helps. The final morning of the spring support drive. We're not doing this tomorrow. This is your time. This is your moment. A $6,500 dollar-for-dollar match. Every job. Building new nuclear facilities. Speeding up approval.
This is some Canadian
diversifying
thing.
our trade. So, what's the new restaurant, by the way, too? Oh, the newest restaurant in the building. It's been open.
I'm getting great reception without even taking the antenna out. So we'll take the antenna out, and it's very long. So got, I think, like 23 inches or something like that. So let's see what we can find out.
To heal up from this hip issue he's got, but it's also he's progressing slower than they thought he was. Yeah, or would. Yeah. So
There's a computer.
A couple more starts.
Video game console.
Sounds like.
No, not this one. Okay. Yeah, sounds great. The speaker is incredible.
The best variety of the 80s, 90s, and
another thing. Turn that down. Sorry. It's got airband. I don't really use that much, but if you like listening to pilots, you can use that. I think I should just take these outside and see how they do, because right now it's really hard to get any reception in here.
All right, we're doing this first, of course. Of course, we're going to do shortwave as well. I think we're going to try to do the 10,000 kilohertz. The antenna on this is not as long as the other one. I should say that. It's about half the size. So you're not going to get as much shit as the other one.
And then he said the check back up was...
but I mean, that sounds great, man. I'm just in my backyard, dude. Like,
take a look at that.
You know, my neighbors, and it's just like...
That'll work. I got no problem with that.
See, last time you called, I mentioned that one reason that I think...
There's the fucking thing. Coordinated universal time. You know. Usually the stuff that's Cuban is further up. Or anything that's like out of this country. But there's something. You're back down. There we go.
Well, I'll tell you, the Bible does say that in the resurrection...
Sounds very clean. So, this thing's great. This is shortwave, dude. This is like That's out of Boulder, Colorado, dude, and I'm in Detroit. So, like, that's far as fuck, man. Like, that's pretty good. For $10? I mean, come on.
So one thing I forgot to mention is that the D-808 comes with this whip antenna. I think it's like 23 feet. It's pretty long, but you can put it like in a tree or something while you're sitting down and get some really crazy signal from this stuff. Like at night, or like when it's about to get nighttime, you can look on this thing and find all kinds of stuff.
All right, we got the other one out, the 808. This one comes with the detachable antenna, which is nice, because the other one, it doesn't have that, and if you break it, you're fucked. Shit, trying to do this with one hand. Okay, we're on the 10,000 kilohertz thing again. The thing out of Boulder, Colorado. I'm gonna make sure this is extended all the way. So I might be getting more interference from these power lines, but I mean, yeah, it sounds pretty good. Okay, let's try and go through like we were with the other one. That's music. I don't want to listen to that too long. I mean, incredible, you know? This is with the one it came with. And guys, the nearest shortwave station to me is in Tennessee, man. So, think about that. This is crazy. This is your current time. It's 10:40 a.m. This thing takes a 18650, not the AA's like I was talking about earlier.
So that's just it. If you like radios, if you want a radio, you should get this because it's cool and it works and it's $10 and it'll be shipped to you tomorrow. This, on the other hand, is if you liked this and you wanted it to be better in every way, because you can look through every thing that you've set. You can click on your presets, you can enter in the frequency itself, you can scroll through and not have to worry about looking at this thing. And it's $85. I mean, it's a tiny bit off the laptop. It's better, but is it 10 times better? No, of course not. Of course it's not 10 times better than this. But it works way better, and if you want to pay the premium, then it's worth it. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. Is it worth 85 versus 10? Probably not to most people, but to me, yes.